week 313, and I want to give you the modifications for the video for Alive. We're going to start with this little move. It's a balance move, so it may be challenging at first. So the modification, I show it in the video kind of like this, where my foot is not touching, and I'm coming up without the foot touching, and I'm extending up through the hip. But the modification would be just to let the foot drag and let it tap there, and then just a small range of motion out here. So it can look like this, drag, and then lift up. Now I want you to think about sinking back into this standing leg, sinking back into the hip, because you really want to feel it start to engage in the inner thigh. And then you're going to lift up nice and tall through the hip. So push up through this hip. It'll take a few times to understand exactly what you're feeling in that move, but it's really effective if you do it. So of course we do it both sides. Now the punches that we do, we're going to be punching down and punching up. And there's kind of a few ways you can look at this. If you want to just stay strong onto the floor, which would be a great modification, you're just going to punch and punch. You're going to lift tummy tight, punch down strong, punch down up. If you want to add a little bit more power, you can add a little hop. It's up to you. You may not feel the core engage as much though if you have that power hop. So it depends on the type of workout that you want, okay, as far as that goes. And then think about the arm punching down, and instead of skimming the face, I want it to punch out. So that's going to engage the core even a little bit more as you punch out a little bit, okay? So those are the punches. And then of course we're going to do the turns like this, which if you can't jump, you can just walk, or you can just punch, marching in spot in your place, okay? And then as far as the punches in the air, you can just make a small range of motion. The elbows can come closer to the body, like this, to make it a little easier. If you really want to engage the outer part of the torso, you're going to keep the elbows further away from the body as you're punching. So play around with that. Start them in, and then go out and punch a little bit. So again, totally can be modified for what you need. And then when we hop the in and outs, like this as a transition, lower is going to be a little harder. So to modify, you're going to stand up. And if that hopping is too much for you, you can just kind of out, out, in. Nice and easy, not a problem. So there you go, modifications and the way to adjust it to your needs. Enjoy.